ocean is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach and learn from these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we've learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
of our killer whale family demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all around the world, and we're so excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the dock, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes it the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as Orcinus orca, but they're more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Micaiah, our killer whale family. SeaWorld's animal training techniques creates a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They can even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we train is a position in which we can collect a voluntary blood sample. The whales learn to roll over ventrally or upside down and present us with their tail fins, like we'll demonstrate right here in the center. Not only will this give us a fantastic view of Nalani's entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels that are easily seen on the white undersides of her tail fins. Our veterinarians will collect a sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. Now, as trainers, we're constantly rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether it's on their backs, their bellies, pectoral flippers, or even on their tail fins. The whales have very sensitive skin, so this is just one way that we can reward them for being calm during a procedure like this, but it's another great way that we can strengthen our relationships with them. Now, collecting a blood sample is just one way to make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing our whales. We can weigh the whales by asking them to slide their bodies up and onto a giant killer whale-sized scale like Malia will demonstrate for you right here in the center. You'll notice a portion of her body from her dorsal fin all the way down to her tail fins remain in the water. This is called the peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. In fact, natural athletic behavior observed in all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion with such force that they can turn completely before re-entering the water. So if we want to make sure we're weighing all of Malia, we can simply ask her to lift her tail up and out of the water. Training this washer ensures accuracy. That way we can make sure our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales maintain a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
So we just learned that killer whales love to play. They actually learn a lot by playing. They learn through mimicry and observational learning. From a young age, killer whales learn by playing games like follow the leader with their mother and other whales. Today, we're going to put that to the test with our killer whale family and all of you out in our audience. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Awesome. Everyone over here on the left side of the stadium, go ahead and stand up. I need your help. You guys are going to be our leader, and the Lonnie's going to follow you. Now, when I say go, you guys are going to keep your hands down by your side and spin in a circle 2 times. Ready, set, go. And She's got it! Excellent job, everyone. Thank you guys so much for participating. So killer whales have excellent eyesight, both above and below the water, and they can often be seen spy hopping or jumping out of the water to get a better look at things. Milani's going to demonstrate that over here on the left side with a behavior called an alien. So when you guys see her, make sure you give her a great big killer whale cheer. Here comes Milani. And over on this side, we have an even bigger jump plan for you. This is called a bridge. Go ahead and get up on your feet. You're going to point both fingers out in front of you. When I say go, toss your hands over your left shoulder. Ready, set, go. Excellent signal, everyone. So killer whales will breach for a variety of reasons, whether it's to scratch an itch, stun their prey, or even to show off. But more often than not, it's to let everyone know that they have arrived. SeaWorld's research and observations on the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through fieldwork. That's why SeaWorld teams up with research groups such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA in order to advance global education. We've learned that killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will teach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with spikes in their tail feet.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt. They use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. You're going to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. massive, and there is still so much more to come. As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundreds of pounds of food a day. In the wild, killer whale diets will depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act.
One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Every different creature, beautiful
the rest of your day right here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everyone.